Greetings guys, it's Freshy and I have another banger video for you today, so let's see what we have. First of all, Rivals info just dropped that here's an image looks how the Captain America Brave New World animated name card will look like in the game, and oh my god, I think that this one is probably the best one so far we have in the Battle Rivals. This wings looks so epic and I like how it actually works in the game. It's pretty much really dynamic and have this flight effect, actually movement effect, right? The icon from the other side is kind of meh. I don't think that this positioning and scaling of this image is good. It feels a little bit weird because there's a lot of empty space around it. So I would suggest to recenter this Captain America image for the icon, but overall I think that this looks pretty good, and hopefully a lot of people who bought Regal tickets will enjoy it pretty soon in the game. We also got official post from the Marvel Rivals, and here's the Marvel Rivals Invitational 2025 OCE roster revealed. The Marvel Rivals Invitational Ocean kicks off the February 14-15 PST, and the official team lineups are here. Get ready for intense showdown as top teams battle on their share for the $100,000 prize pool. Competing teams: AUS Endgame, Kanga Esports, Platinum Store, and Fury Global. For more details, you can visit the official Marvel Rivals site, and you can watch this on Twitch and YouTube both. So this is kind of really interesting tournament, and if you guys watching this, I suggest you to check this out too. We also got this post from the Glob Recipe 1815, who said, I zoomed on the banner's gun and it's a parking lot. And oh my god, it's actually a parking lot. They used a texture of just a photo of parking lot somewhere, and it's super strange. 12k people like this one, and this is hilarious. I'm not sure why this is even the case, but it's so damn clean. You can see it's so good. And honestly, I'm not sure what's going on here. The only thing I would suggest is that some programs with a 3D rendering, such as Blender or 4D Cinema or maybe Maya, they using some environments for the lighting scenes, for the shading. So it might be that they forgot to turn off the reflection of the image, which was from a scene which actually granted this lightning, and this is the exact scene which provide this, so we can see the reflection and we can see the exact spot on the gun of the Bruce Banner. And this is quite fun, but I think that this is totally okay. Like, it's really super small part of the gun, nobody actually can see it in the game, besides the special spectating mode, right, when you can zoom it out. So I think that this is fine, but I'm pretty sure the developers will fix it pretty soon too. Hey guys, I'm happy to announce that to celebrate Marvel Rivals Season 1 start and getting closer to 15k on my channel, I decided to make another $200 worth lattice giveaway. To participate, subscribe to this channel and like and comment any video. Then stay tuned and watch my videos to see the winner. And that's all. There will be 6 winners in total, which I'll choose randomly from the subscribers. Thank you for your support and good luck. We also get a new article from the IGN, and this one is quite a bad news. So let's see what we have. Marvel Rivals developers say there's currently no plan for a PvE mode, but they're continually experimenting with the new game modes. So let's see. Even though Marvel Rivals is still a relatively new game, players are already dreaming of a big additions. Recently, rumors have spread of potential PvE boss fight, leading some of the speculation that PvE mode is right around the corner. Unfortunately, NetEase recently clarified that it doesn't have plans for such a mode yet. We spoke to the Marvel Rivals producer Wei Kang-woo at the DICE Summit in the Las Vegas this week and asked him about any plans for a PvE mode. This was his response. For now, we don't have any kind of a PvE in the plan, but our developer team is continuously experimenting with a new gameplay modes. So if we found that a new specific game mode is entertaining enough, fun enough, we would of course bring it to our audience. After he said, Marvel Rivals executive producer Danny Q hopped in to ask if we want a PvE mode in Marvel Rivals, and I told him I did. We continued, yeah, we believe there are some of our audience that would like the PvE mode, but also you can see that if we come up with a hardcore PvE experience, that will be totally different, distinctive experience from what we have right now. So our developer team has been continuously experimenting with different approaches to achieving the goal, maybe a lighter mode, in a lighter sense of that and to see what would work best for our game. So for now, it sounds like there are no concrete plans for a PvE, but Wu does seems to be suggesting that NetEase is playing around with the ideas of a lighter game mode of some kind, perhaps like a one-off event or something similar. For now, NetEase isn't saying much more. So, it's quite interesting what we get in this article. So basically, again, developers didn't say that they won't give us a PvE mode, but they said that they will test some stuff and maybe we will get a lighter version of a PvE mode right now, or I mean, in the closest future. But also, they didn't exclude that we can get a potential full PvE mode at some point too. So this is kinda controversial statement and controversial article because well, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people expected PvE mode coming soon because of some leaks and this Kraken stuff, right? But overall, I think that this is quite okay. The game don't really needs a PvE right away because the game is super popular right now and PvE mode is such a great and huge addition to the game, so it might come in the nearest future someday. So yeah guys, we'll see. Anyway, tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. We also got this post from the Squibbly Mug Dog. He said, "Thanks who played Scared, please play another role, if not for people who play Teased." Here's what he said. Tank literally leads the charge of the team who followed behind you. When you move back, we move back. When you move forward, we move forward. This is literally nothing worse than one guard player who have 2 or 3 healers supporting them directly and they play scared. If they take a few hits and you start to retreat, you compromise the entire structure of the team. Once you know their focus, guess who they focus? Your healers. So now the team collapses. Hold that front line and trust. So edit, I need to make some additional comments because it's just too many comments to reply to them. So honestly guys, I must admit that I'm quite agree with this statement and 5k people like this one. I think that sometimes people are just scared, and even with the good healers, especially in fact that we have quite a lot of matches with 3 supports because of the new current meta, I think that some tanks are really scared, especially tanks who have shields like Doctor Strange, Magneto, and others guys. They are quite weak in the playing one guards. Of course, I mean, that's okay from time to time to get back and to regroup with your team. It should be this way, not just diving into the fray and dying instantly, for example, like usually Venom players or Thor players like to do. But keep it with your team and get some good healing and stay pushing the payload or to the point, depends on your game mode. I think that this is quite fair suggestion, and I think that some players are actually need to learn how to play more aggressively at some points. So I think that if you play one guard role and you want to keep it out and get some good rank, you should watch some really amazing guides from pro players who play in different one guards. For example, if you want to main Captain America, you can play with Japanese Curie, you can watch Japanese Curie. If you want to play Hulk, you can watch Zbra or maybe Bogor. If you play also Doctor Strange, Bogor would be a really great teacher for this role. If you want to play other guys such as Magneto or other characters, you can also find some professional players on them as well. So yeah, be sure to check this out, and I think that this would improve your overall performance so damn well. And finally, last but not least, people can be so mean. And here's a discussion. I would say that I can play any role, but majority of it I haven't only played 18 hours or so on Magneto because people are allergic to playing tanks in Diamond. The last night was a rough one. We managed to keep Wolverine unbanned for our teammate, but they also had a Wolverine. As you know, I got kidnapped a lot. I had saved my bubble for myself and could hardly make the space to solo Magneto tank. I did hit my counter ult consistently, versus their cloak had that going for me. Proceeded to get abuse from the Invisible Woman saying, surely you're not a tank main, you're not doing anything right. So he insta-locked Magneto and I went Invisible Woman. Then obviously we lost and they have a more coordinated team. He couldn't make any space either. He then said, you can't even play Invisible Woman either. I don't know man, stuff like that makes me not want to play tanks anymore. I go tank for the team because they never want to. I would say I'm a decent Magneto, nearly a lord just by playing him in comp. But stuff like this is demoralizing, and 2k people like this post. So I think that, yeah, this is quite an upsetting thing, and it happens a lot in rankeds because some people are actually really toxic. and I think that this is probably the element of any multiplayer game. I never saw a multiplayer game when everyone were happy, kind, and good to each other, so it's probably okay to see some stuff like this from time to time. Some people might be really dissatisfied and demoralized with this kind of attitude to them. So I think personally that for Marvel Rivals it would be cool to get a mute chat or mute sound button, or I don't know, option at least, right? So it would be good to mute such a characters, such a people who try to trash talk you all the time, and they, first of all, they distract you from the game and you play in wars because you're demoralized and you need to communicate with them in some way. It's the first thing, and the second thing, they are just annoying. So it would be a good option to see in the game, and I think it would be quite helpful for the health of the community overall. So yeah guys, this is all for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing Marvel Rivals content. See you guys! Hey Rivalers! Sorry for interrupting, but only 1.7% of you subscribe to my channel. To support me and my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks!